All these years later, we haven't forgotten about them. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn's Grant, everybody. And today we're talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is Brats. Not as in the 2007 piece of crap, the Z at the end of it, Brats with an S. So Brats is a documentary film. It is now streaming on Hulu and maybe in select theaters, possibly, maybe I don't know. But mm, um, Brats is a documentary. It is directed by Andrew McCarthy, who is also the main driving force behind the project, and it is a documentary on the group of young actors from the 1980s who were dubbed in an article, and a nomenclature that they kind of don't like, which is the Brat Pack, which is a play on, of course, the Rat Pack. Um, and this is about Andrew McCarthy wrestling with the fact that he in particular really hated the name, and so he tries to find as many members of the so-called Brat Pack or people associated with the Brat Pack as he can, and talk about it with them. So it's a mix of archival footage of the films and a trip down memory lane with conversations Andrew McCarthy is having with these actors he hasn't seen in a lot of them 30 years. And this is how the story of the Brat Pack. So here's the thing. I've always said to myself that I am a child of the 80s that happened to be born in the early 90s. I love 80s films. I love John Hughes. I love everything that man touched, just about. I loved a lot of these actors, so this was going to be an easy watch for me on merit. It's a movie about the Brat Pack. Of course, I'm going to watch it. What what makes Brats really interesting is the fact that a lot of members of the Brat Pack did not want to be members of the Brat Pack. It was sort of something that us as viewers wanted to be a part of, that the people involved really didn't. And this documentary does a really good job of expressing that. Now, you could argue it is a little bit self-serving to have Andrew McCarthy kind of being hung up on a 40-year-old moniker. But the thing that I think makes it work is that McCarthy acknowledges the benefit that the Brat Pack had too. He's not whining about it. He is very clear about the fact that he and these other members were given opportunities that young actors like them otherwise would not have gotten by being part of this group. And that's interesting. But here's the thing. The biggest issue with Brats as a film, and it's not a perfect film. It's a film I enjoyed, but it's not a perfect film. Is the focus is a bit narrow. It is McCarthy's point of view, and there's a lot of stuff left out. Like, they mention Tom Cruise once or twice. There's literally no mention of Anthony Michael Hall in the entire thing. They barely gloss over. He tries to get Judd Nelson and Molly Ringwald, and they don't return his calls, so they're not really in it. It really is like Ali, but luckily the people he does get are really insightful. Ali Sheedy, Demi Moore, Leah Thompson, who in a very clear moment says, like, he asks her, like, "Are you in the Brat Pack?" And she says, "I'm Brat Pack adjacent." There were a lot of people who were sort of in the Brat Pack, but weren't, I guess, officially the Brat Pack. Howard Deutsch, the director of Pretty in Pink, talks to him. And then eventually we get to sort of the climax, if you will, of this, which is him talking to the guy who wrote the article that coined the term Brat Pack. And what I like about that conversation is it's very, 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 it's very, they're actually having a discussion that doesn't feel like whitewashed or sanitized, which I appreciated. But overall, I just thought that this movie, it worked, but I would have liked it. This is sort of subject matter that I think could fit a longer form documentary than a 93-minute movie could hold. That being said, it is absolutely worth a watch, especially if you are someone who's a fan of these 80s films, especially the work of John Hughes and these actors. It is a really fun trip down memory lane. It's well constructed, it's well edited. McCarthy does a good job behind the camera, but I wanted more from it, just a little bit more. I thought it was a little bit narrow in the wide scope of this phenomenon. But at the same time, is Brats worth seeing? Absolutely. And it's on Hulu. It's worth checking out. It's worth sitting at home. It's the perfect movie to watch at home, especially if you're a fan of this era, and just have a fun nostalgia trip. And that's what it is. And I think that's what it was meant to be. It is a bit superficial, but I think that it is meant to sort of be a little bit of a victory lap. And that's okay. They've earned it. So anyway, I'm going to give Brats, I'm not going to go all the way, but I'm going to go pretty far. I'm going to give Brats 4.5 out of 5 stars, because it is a genuinely fun time that I think goes, I would have given it 4, but I think because of the strength of the insights, especially Demi Moore, she has a lot of really amazing insights that I don't want to dare say here. I want you to see it in the film, especially about working on St. Elmo's Fire, that I think that it is worth seeing this movie. It is to give it a pretty substantial thumbs up. So yeah, Brats, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash, not watched on Hulu. Was there shawarma? Yes, there was some additional footage at the beginning of the credits, but nothing after though. All right, that is it. We'll be back. Plan is later today. Let me see how it goes. We will have tonight, and we will have a review of Ultraman Rising. Tomorrow, we are going to try to check out Remembering Gene Wilder. This is a documentary I've been meaning to get to, and I did not know until literally just now. It's on Netflix, so we're going to check that out. Monday is AMC Screen Unseen, and Wednesday is Sound of Hope, and more to come. So that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all, classes missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. So I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything, either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Brats? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. And I'll catch you guys next time. Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club. Take care, everybody.